Bernie, it starts again. How did you feel first game up?
Yeah, it's pretty hot and counter out there. It's pretty warm, obviously, with the temperature, and I only played a half, but I thought our intensity in that second half that I played was pretty good. Thought some young guys played pretty well and pretty healthy. I can only comment on the second half, but pretty healthy competition for spots, I think.
Were you given a different way to play in the second half to get a different result?
Yeah, I can't really comment on the first half because I was inside doing the warm-up, but just some little things Sando mentioned to us that probably won't go into, but some things that we weren't doing as well as what we have in our internals, and some match sims that we needed to change up. And I thought we just got it on the boot a little bit more. We were over possessing a little bit in that first half he mentioned, so a lot more direct, and worked up the ground and worked hard back. So he was pretty happy with our second half.
It's really telling that when you have used the ball less and kick it more, you actually get a better result.
Yeah, it is. Well, with footy these days, everyone's so fit that they can get back really quick. So the quicker we move it, the quicker we get into our forwards. And I thought Joshy Jenkins was pretty special there with that run through the middle, and his work up and down the ground. He's really got himself really fit, and he's looking really good.
When do you think you'll actually start putting a line up that you're not chopping and changing?
Yeah, well, we obviously injected a few of us this week. Dangerfield and myself and Ian Cullen played a half. So I know there's still guys to come back. Brent Thompson, Sam Jacobs. I reckon this week will probably be the week that they all come back in, and we'll start to get a pretty a round one type side coming into this week. So that means that some guys are going to miss out that have been playing pretty well, which is going to be disappointing for them. But that's healthy competition for us.
You're in that midfield mix. You've got a feel of what's going to work for the ruck. Jacobs is a dead set, but what works around him?
Yeah, well, I thought it was obviously Sammy Jacobs was nearly all Australian last year, so he's been awesome for us. So whether we have a designated backup ruckman, or we can use a ruckman as a sub, or that's obviously up to the guys picking the side. But also Joshy Jenkins playing up forward can roll into the ruck, and I thought Shawnee McKernan was bloody awesome in that second half. So all those guys can roll through the ruck. So I guess it depends on who we're playing and how the coaches want to go, but they've got options there.
Encouraging to see a lot of those blokes that maybe are considered fringe players really putting their hand up for round one selection.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I reckon a few of our young guys are real good. Mitch Gregg's been good all pre-season, and little Rory Laird has really put his hand up. Him and Richard Tamling and these guys have really put their hand up for that Michael Dowdy role that he's left. So Luke Brown was good again. So like I said, and keep saying it, but it's some really good, healthy competition there for spots. And it's going to be really tight come even next week and the week after. So
I guess blokes like Tamling, you mentioned, probably Yench as well, that have been around for a while. It's sort of now or never to nail down a spot.
Yeah, well, they're just as hungry as everyone else. So and there is a spot there that's been left, and also keeps other. Sam Shaw's been out most of the pre-season, so there's that spot as well. And Andy Otten was sort of in and out last year, so there's a lot of guys that are right on the cusp that have got a big opportunity to play round one.
Yeah, big numbers advantage today. How hard is it to get a gauge where you're at when you're coming in with 6 better players after half time and those couple of blokes?
Yeah, I know it's pretty hot out there too. So I guess it's a tough one to call on because I only played a half, and other guys that played a full game though weren't too bad. So I know they didn't change their 6, did they? I don't think on the bench. So that's their choice. They could have if they wanted to. So I guess it's just a club decision that we made. So
Bernie, the one number that stands out off the sheet is that you didn't tackle as much as Fremantle. Big emphasis of Breton had to start tackling more and tackle correctly. So what didn't happen today for you guys in that area? Maybe
we had the ball route. I don't know.
Not always.
Nah, that's certainly been an emphasis all pre-season as well. So, and it was something that we finished top 4 and we were pretty poor at. So that's been a huge emphasis in the off season, but something we continually work on, and it doesn't happen overnight. So I think we sort of take a gauge on the missed tackles. So I think sides like Hawthorn and that are really hard to tackle. They get their arms free, and that doesn't count as a tackle. So that's what we're trying to do, and it's a week to week thing. We'll keep working on it.